up, guys? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music, man. I got a damn copyright thing on my last video, and this guy right here, as you can see, he's like, actually, I'll show you the where is it? The actual one that I used. Yes, so this one right here, right? So they said this was, I got a copyright strike or whatever on it. And it plainly says here, free, hard, aggressive, trap beat, instrumental, non-copyright. Even when you go down here, he says, this beat is non-copyright, so feel free to use it in your song's video. So I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, YouTube? This is, the guy has clearly given permission for people to use his music. So YouTube is fucking crazy. Anyway, so what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. I got a message from somebody asking me about BTR, the BTR token. And if you're here, man, I don't know if he saw my message yet, but he asked me if he thought if I thought it was a good idea to go in hard on the BTR token. I thought he meant like kind of. I was just reading a post that was like kind of trashing BTR, and I was like, nah, because I don't believe in anybody actually, really talking negative about projects unless there's like clear proof that something's wrong. That's just my philosophy on it. And I was thinking that way because of all the negative, the negativity that's going on with BitTrue. When the only problems there have been real like problems, like just issues with the launch and things like that. Nothing that I would look at as malicious, just things that happen. Binance have had issues like that. Coinbase had issues like that. I mean, shit, in 2017, there was, hell, I lost Bitcoin because of all the things that were going on back then. Was it any of the exchanges' fault? No. Things happen. Sometimes we even make mistakes and don't realize it. So I just don't, like I said, I just don't believe. I personally don't believe it's a point. It really makes I don't know, makes us look good by trashing something when there's no real good proof. So if you're out there, buddy, Josh, then yeah, I just took you wrong. I didn't realize you were saying something totally different, man. My bad. Okay. See, I do admit when I'm wrong. Shalom. Okay, let's get over that. What's going on? Not much. Digital asset guy, what's up? Devon, shalom. Yeah, shalom. What's up, everybody? Thomas is in Manila. Yeah, and then Foy's like, let's see, Manila, where Ali beat Frazier. Yep, the Thriller in Manila. I remember that. Let's see. You and BB gonna? Well, I mean, I see. Tebow, he had mentioned doing it tonight, but I sent him. I put my Twitter handle out there, but I never heard anything from Bearable Bull, so I assume he didn't necessarily want to do anything. It's all good. Yeah, Vet Bro, you are right, man. This industry or this space is extremely fickle. And yeah, in a couple weeks, people just totally forget about everything. And I guess one thing is that there's so much, so much info being put out and just passed through all the time. You really never get a chance to dwell on anything. It's like always something new. We're always searching for something new. Junie, yeah, BTR has dumped down a little bit, but it's because there's been so many people talking negative about it. But you know what, man? I look at it like this: if it's if it's a good project, which I do believe, I don't think they're doing anything malicious. I've looked into it. At first, I thought there was a possibility, but as I said before, hey, I was wrong. Looking at their responses, they're very present. They're doing they're doing everything that I would expect them to do to rectify the issues. So, unfortunately, some people are on the bad end of problems sometimes. Hell, I've been there many times. I just fortunately haven't been one of the ones who've had a problem. I even transferred some XRP from BTR to another account, and initially it went to frozen, right, for like a couple minutes, and then the transaction went through. And why are they doing that? Well, they're trying to make sure that they haven't been hacked and somebody isn't stealing our funds. I mean, what can we expect? To be honest with you, Binance, they don't even tell you anything. You do a transaction of even XRP when it should only take a few seconds. Seriously, I've waited 15 minutes to see my transaction go through. I mean, so what are they doing different? I believe this. I'm not saying that there weren't problems or whatever. I mean, the main thing is if somebody has hard proof or hard evidence that they are doing something fraudulent or they are, maliciously trying to keep people's funds, I mean, hey, show that. If that's the truth, then it's the truth. I mean, who can refute that? But let's not get into, let's not do what like most Bitcoin maxis do and just throw information out there that we know, is likely not true. But hell, I'm pissed off, so I want to make sure everybody, I just get my point across. That's not right because people are invested in, all these different projects. Just like with Tron, people are invested in these coins. Yeah, there was some type of Ponzi that went on that Justin Sun had nothing to do with. This guy is doing his business, and there are people who even use Bitcoin as a funding method for their Ponzi schemes. I mean, does that make the non-Satoshi responsible, or does that make Coinbase responsible? Does that make anybody responsible? Or Ethereum, same thing. So, I think people just need to really hold their fucking horses, man, and just chill out. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Just chill. Sit back, see what's going on. If you find anything that's really legit and it is proven to be fraudulent or whatever whatever it is, I mean, go ahead and put it out there, but don't put out bullshit. I mean, come on. You got me cursing up here, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, I'm a little pissed off myself right now. It just makes no sense. And then you got people who have a presence on YouTube putting out bullshit. It's just ridiculous, man. Chill out. I mean, even though we're not, look, as YouTubers, we are not freaking professionals in this industry, in the financial industry. We have no, I mean, that's the reason I always say I'm not giving any financial advice. But I know that some of the things I say, people are looking for, just a hint or a suggestion, but that's, if you tell somebody that, hey, if this exchange is this, and if they've done, you need to go ahead and put that out there and make sure that people know that they fucked you. But when that's not true, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes no sense to me to, when you have a presence like that, people need to be very cautious of what they do, because like I said, other people are invested in this stuff, man. Come on. Let's be adults and make some damn sense. Shit. Hey, appreciate it, Skiffles. Much appreciated, man. By far, XRP much faster and cheaper than the other top two cryptos. Absolutely, Jalapon. That, without a doubt. I mean, and the thing about it is, I got nothing against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first one. Ethereum jumped up there and got a high net worth as well. Second place, whatever. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and try to trash either one. Not that I would have any influence on people buying or not buying Bitcoin or Ethereum, but I'm still not going to throw some information out there just because, hell, I don't like Bitcoin. I mean, it doesn't make sense because I know people are, involved in it. There's nothing wrong with that. The man, the myth, human tripod. What's up, man? BitTrue is good exchange. Yeah, man, I believe so too, Mr. Big Man. I haven't seen anything myself where it's like malicious stuff, So, Mr. Brand, fact, Jalapon, I hold TRX. Kind of hurts to see the problems unfolded today. Plus, the live AMA Justin Sun did earlier. I didn't see the AMA, man, but as far as all this stuff going on, like the police at the office or whatever, they called them. They actually had to call the police to protect the people that worked there from the mob that was gathering outside, because they were totally misinformed. They were actually, so Tron was being used as a means of defrauding people, which, like I said, Bitcoin, same thing. There's so many, damn near every coin out there, well, I won't say everyone, but many of the top coins have been used to defraud people. But is it the project's fault? No, not at all. Honestly, it's the people that get involved without doing their research. It's your fault. If you get involved with a Ponzi scheme, it's 100%, any of us. I mean, hell, I've been there. I did it. Because of my own greed, I got defrauded out of my funds because of greed. Okay? And people don't want to take responsibility for their own mistakes. That's the biggest problem I think we have in this society today. People need to step back. If you screw up, then hey, it's on you, nobody else. Come on. See, that's right. What? So y'all are not financial advisors. Guess I gotta blame someone else. That's right, Viv. I mean, okay, and the way you're wording it there, absolutely, man, because it would seem like it's obvious, but a lot of people, the fact that we have to say that we're not financial advisors really is kind of ridiculous, because, even if I was a financial advisor, I still could not give anybody financial advice or anything of the like, because you have to have a contract and you have to have some type of relationship with that person to advise them financially. That's something you have to take on with a person. It's kind of like a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why lawyers will very rarely talk to you. If you ask somebody who is an attorney and you go in there and you start asking them a bunch of questions, if you have not retained them, they are not going to give you a whole lot of advice. Okay? Because they can be held liable for that type of stuff if you have not brought them in as your attorney. All right, so yeah, it's all right. My kids make cuss like that. LOL, only my kids make me cuss like that. Speculator. Man, I don't know, man. It just, like I said, I was looking at Twitter and just a couple things really rubbed me the wrong way, man. I don't know. It just makes, I don't know. Forgive me, guys, for just going off the handle like that, but, sometimes, hey, it happens, man. It happens. I'm only human, Skills of Napster Bitcoin comparison is spot on. Yeah, Do you research and everything? Yep, you do, man. Mr. Big Man, that's absolutely correct, man. Vet Bro is crazy. All you have to, y'all have to explain that we're not responsible for ourselves. Yep. We are responsible for ourselves. Absolutely. And you know, and that's a, you know, that's a common thing, but you know, I don't know. I mean, people, you know, a lot of times, some people want to hear someone tell them something because they don't want to take that responsibility of making a decision. You know, why? Because they don't want to take the time to look at it themselves, and it happens all the time. I mean, you know, in the you know, IT industry, I mean, I've had people ask me, so should I click this? Should I do this? I'm like, you know, sir, you know, that's your decision. If you want to set it up that way, you can do that. You have many options. I can't tell you how to do it. It's your environment. You have to take responsibility for that. Well, no. I mean, you said no. You know, it's your environment. You know your rules and regulations. I can only tell you how it works, you know, and what the outcome will be if you do this or that. That's all I can tell you. So, anyway, all right. Enough of that. Just snub to your car channel. Oh yeah, Jalapine, appreciate it, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. The last couple of days, I've been trying to get that video out, and every time I start working on that thing, something happens. You know, man. But I'm gonna do my damnedest to get it out tomorrow. Absolutely, without a doubt. I had to go get a couple other, you know, tools and whatnot so I could do it properly. And I just want to make sure it's, you know, it's good to go. I don't want a second rate, you know, any type of, you know, just some crappy stuff I put out there. I want to make sure I'm doing some good work because, I mean, if you're taking the time to watch me, I got to have it right? I mean, I owe my listener or my viewers that. Okay, man, let it even try. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Listen, Big Man, people get on those exchanges and don't have an exit strategy, practice taking money off as well and putting money. Absolutely, man. People want to get rich but not put the time in, listening to all types of, all the hype. Yeah, and see, that's another thing, too. Believe me, it's easy to get on here and hype stuff up. It's so easy because, you know, people want that. They want to be hyped up. They want to feel like XRP is going to 589 tomorrow. But in all honesty, that's just not going to happen. We don't know what's going to... Hell, we could go through another 3 months of XRP doing the exact same thing it's doing right now. I mean, am I happy about that? Hell no. I want to see 589 tomorrow. But, you know, it's not likely. It's not probable. It's possible, but not probable. So I feel I have a responsibility to realistically guide those who are watching me. You know, I mean, to release information that is responsible. You know, and not sitting here going, "Oh yeah, XRP is going to do $1,000 in 2 months." You know, I mean, I can tell you what I think it can. Just like. For example, whenever I say at the end of the summer, I believe XRP can hit $20, $25, it is very possible. You know, I mean, because there are several things, and I'm looking at the fact that there are several things that have to happen. But I still have to tell you guys, it is not probable. It's possible, but it's not probable according to the information we have currently. Okay, that's just that's just fact. But I want it to be there, you know. We all want it to be there, but you know, at the same time, we have to be realistic about it. And I'm going to tell you, I hate that. I hate that, you know, XRP didn't 589 at the end of 2018, but it didn't happen, you know. So, okay. Let's see. People want to wait. Car channel, yeah. Yeah, Vet Bro. I have a car channel. I have a 6th gen Camaro's first version, first iteration, 2016. So you know, done a couple things, and you know, I started it in 2016. I just stopped doing it for whatever reason. Had, stuff going on, I guess, whatever, stupid. But I'm going to pick it back up. And really, I want that to be more of a, like a personal vlog. I mean, I kind of bring you guys along with, whatever I'm doing throughout the day, and just some of the things that, I mean, just all types of stuff. I was thinking about doing that with this, but it's this right here is very difficult because there's just a lot of information that I have to go through to make sure that I'm, when I start speaking, I'm giving some good information. I'm not just coming out, just pulling stuff out of my ass. You know what I mean? Just, I don't want to do that. That's not the type of personality I have. I like to be very factual. And if I'm telling you something that I believe, I'm going to let you know that this is what I think. This is what I have, the conclusion I have reached. So I try to make that as clear as possible. And I can get a little tinfoil hattish, but that's all good. It's all good. Sometimes you need that, right? Okay, if you can't hold for 10 years, that's right. Let's see, got it. Vet bro, I haven't seen it. All right, what's the house going on? Surprise. Oh, Mr. Big Man, you know what? That's very true. They may just pop, throw it on us. That would be, I mean, you know what? That's fine. I don't have to have them, just come on out with it. Hey, we're going to launch on this day. Hey, whatever, just do it. Let's see some gains. That's so. Jalapon, thanks. Just to it. Glad it's not a Mustang. Vet bro, I knew there was a reason why I liked you. Oh, because you're vet bro. And man, you know what? I'm going to tell you. When I got that Camaro, I'm going to tell you how much I love my wife. Right? And to be honest with you, the little lady. Okay, so part of this whole thing is, guys, I know some of you might know this, but there's a little bit of an age difference between my wife and I. Okay, so and I have revealed that I am 48 years old. I'm about halfway to 49, and my wife just turned 30 in May. So there's a little bit of an age difference, and it's been good. But to be honest with you, the little lady I'm going to tell you, she has given me some of the best advice I have had from anyone. When my mind is going down one road, just one track, and I'm focused on something, her little voice is just like, hey, you might want to, do this or that. And to be honest with you, she has saved me from walking off a cliff several times, and I expect her to keep on doing that. But anyway, what she did when I was looking for this car, when I was looking for a vehicle, I was looking for a Corvette initially, and at the time, it was just kind of early on when I had kind of started doing some things, and I hadn't gotten to the point where I could have gotten a fully loaded Corvette, just everything I wanted. I'm talking anything you could have put on it. I couldn't have done that. I could have gotten a Vet, but it would have been kind of on the lower side. But on the Camaro, fully loaded everything I wanted. So as we were looking around, we sat in the car and sat in both cars, and she told me immediately, I don't like the Corvette. And I'm like, what? How can you not like a Corvette? This is a Corvette. She was like, nope, don't like it. And we sat in the Camaro, and she loved it. I don't know if she was doing that just to kind of sway me, but that was the reason why. One of the reasons why I got the Camaro, because she did remind me that, hey, you can get everything you want in the Camaro or a little bit of what you want in the Corvette. Which one do you want? So I followed her advice, and honestly, it was a great decision. So no regrets there. That was a long story, wasn't it? But either way, it'll let you in a little bit on me and the lady. Freecoiner life. All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Do you, man? Age is just nothing but a number. That's right, man. Absolutely. And you know what? I tell my wife this all the time now. She usually kicks me when I say this, and I'm just saying it in good fun. I told her that I was like, baby, you're probably gonna wrinkle before I do. She kicks me every time. Oh man. All right. When you marry your wife, you become a union. You become one. I think it's beautiful. Just that's right, man. That's right. You're very true. It's very true. Nothing fancy about mine. Base model of LS3. Just got some fun in the motor. Hey, and you know what, man? That's all I was gonna do. I wasn't really worried about it, but you know, again, gotta please the lady. I saw a Camaro one LED day. Oh man, I love those. I love them, man. I wanted. I should have waited. I could have gotten a ZL1. I should have waited. I was just in a hurry. Because yeah. Also, because Camaro has 4 seats. Yep, that's right. I don't know. I'm just waiting to bust those Chica. Okay, I'm not sure. I think I missed something there. Cellmate, love you. CJ Cellmate, I love you, bro. You fucking rock, please. Okay. You just waiting to bust those cheeks. Oh man. Oh my god. I wonder, CKJ, do you ever go and troll CKJ's live streams? Oh, I would love to see that, man. I would love to see that. I'm sure as soon as you show up, they probably ban you. Bank XRP, a 50 billion banking giant, launches international payments with XRP. Oh, really? Oh, Bank XRP. Really? Rebels. All right, man. Bank XRP. I'm going to have to check that out. Hold up. Let me see what's up. Let's see. CK must stop doing videos. He might still fool someone and later on steal their money. Yo, wow, man. CKJ got to stop doing videos. Oh, man. Let's see. Bank XRP. Oh, dude, our Rebels, are you talking about the... are you talking about Wits I Win? Is that what... They left because I knew it would be banned anyway. Let's see. He said, I did once, put him on notice. You tell him he get in the top bunk. Get in that bunk. And get it ready for me. You left because I knew it would be banned. Oh, man. This is the best community, dude. Right? Yeah, it is. It is, boy, man. It is. CKJ is one of the best content out there. Crypto, man. Hey, man, again, man, honestly, I don't have anything against anybody, to be honest with you. I don't watch everybody. There's certain, for one, I have very little time. Even now that I left my job, I have very little time. Like, it's crazy. If I'm going to sit down and watch anyone, there's only a few that I really have time to, sit down and watch. And if, like I said, if I'm going to watch someone, it has to be I like getting kind of to the point, all of that, and just clear information. So, Scroll Master won't be there to save you. All right, man. Let's see. That bro, that's the link. Hold up. What's the link, that bro? I think I missed something, man. So that's one thing about the chats. It's so crazy. Like, hold up. Maybe I'll do it like this. Right there. There we go. See if I can expand it. Can I expand it? Nope. Won't let me expand it. Okay, that's all good. It's all good. All right, so what we got here? Well, let me kind of go ahead. This is something, and it's something I talked about earlier today, but I saw this, what was it? This actually came out a couple days ago. Avoid state taxes on crypto with U.S. Supreme Court's recent trust decision. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, this is. I'm sure you guys already saw this. You create a trust, and you can transfer funds there. You don't have to pay the taxes for yourself. The trust actually pays taxes at a lower rate. I think it's like 21%. If I'm yeah, it's still might be possible to have your trust pay lower corporate tax rate of 21% rather than your individual tax rate. You know what? That's all good. Good and fine. I personally, man, I want them. I want Trump to show his strength. I mean, come on, Trump. Let's do flat tax and quit screwing around. Let's do that. Let's be real. Quit giving our money or forcing us to pay a group of people that not doing anything. That our income taxes don't go to anything but some very rich people. It doesn't go to our state. It doesn't go to the country at all. It's kind of like a ransom. To be honest with you, though, it's and I don't know. Some of you might get this. I know a couple of you guys. One of you is a mod, but do you guys realize that when we pay income tax, we are paying something called tribute? It's actually tribute, and the reason why it's tribute is because we were conquered, and we don't even know it. People don't know that we were actually conquered. They did it subversively, though. Okay, we actually pay a tribute. Now, that doesn't. You won't know really much about that unless you read some specific books or publications, whatever. But I can tell you guys this: if you ever get a chance, read a book called the Book of Jasher. Okay. In the Book of Jasher, you'll get an understanding of what I'm meaning about the tribute, because throughout time there have been many nations, we'll say, who have been conquered and they were put under tribute. Okay, so that's what we are under right now. And the reason, so the thing is, the fact is, the taxes that we pay, these taxes or tribute, actually go to certain people. Okay, they don't go to anything that benefits us. So in that case, all right, when you have a situation like that, so for example, the not income, but when you pay sales tax, right? When you pay, like here in Texas, because we don't have a state tax, we do pay sales tax. And I know some states also pay both state and sales, I think. But either way, the money that we pay on sales tax typically goes towards things that are Texas related, okay, that go back into the country or our state. But federal taxes don't. That's not what happens. And then you hear people say that all we're doing is paying the interest on the debts or something like that. And whatever it might be, it's not anything that benefits us. So it's basically tribute. All right. Let's see. Our birth certificates aren't what we think. Absolutely, CKJ Cellmate. That is absolutely correct. There's so much. There's so much that we've been told, and it's absolutely not true. Like so many things that we're under the impression of, and it's simply we're given a narrative to keep us under control, essentially. Now, I'm not going to get too far into a lot of this stuff because I don't want YouTube messing with my damn views anymore. I was a little pissed off about that. But anyway, so have you tried profiting by selling and buying on Coinbase? My best friend got me into crypto XRP right before 2017 bull run, and we've been stacking for a while. He recently added about 10,000 XRP to his. Okay. So, Jeffrey, are you doing that on Coinbase Pro? Yeah, let me know that. Crypto Man, you're joking, right? He literally copies KFN and Cobb's content daily. Oh man. Let's see. Buy his bags by buying some. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm not even. I don't want to say anything negative about anybody. All right. Wait, what? Tom B. Yeah, this is. Are you talking about this whole trust thing, Tom B? I don't want to share my keys, so I'm worried that when I die, my crypto goes with me. Well, you know what, Tom? So Tom says, I don't want to share my keys, so I'm worried that when I die, my crypto goes with me. Actually, Tom, what you can do is you can actually add if all your keys, say like you have a ledger or something like that, you can copy all that information and actually make it a part of a trust. If you can always get it from there, but if you make it a part of a trust, you can or whatever, put it in a safety deposit box and will it to somebody. There are many ways you can do it. All right, let's see. My birth certificate. No, that's right. Back to trusted friend and family. Tell them out. Yeah, for sure. SD, hey man, really appreciate it, man. He says 110 today and possibly a hurricane by the weekend. Really? I didn't realize that. Damn, dude, a hurricane? Another one? Something else? And this is July? Wait, we don't have hurricanes in July, do we? Something's going on. Something's going on. I'm going to go straight to the Fed. Yeah, Tebow is preaching there. Yep. If you don't have a will and you die, it goes right to the government. They take it all. Yeah, definitely SD, appreciate the $5 donation, man. That is much appreciated. Do you like Woodward, bro? Woodward. Oh, yeah, Tebow. Yeah, I listen to him. I listen to his videos. Man, he does a great job, man. He does a very, very good job. Woodward TV, for sure. Yep. Let's see what else. All right, down in Texas, they say we might get hit. Where are you? I'm on Texas. Oh, okay. Okay, so SD. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in Houston, aren't you? Let's see. Jolapon, man, you said it right there, bro. Texas is hot. And the thing is, up here in Dallas, we've been getting a lot it's been extremely humid up here for some reason. I don't understand. June was crazy. We've had some kind of humid, springs and early summer, but this has been the worst, man. Even now, it's been really humid. Arctic storm coming off land by Florida, Georgia. Okay, it's gonna blow up. See, it could all be a part of something bigger, SD. It could be. As long as the bed don't flood. Hey, Vet Bro, just make sure you put it up high, man. Okay. All right. So, So anyway, all right. This is the tweet I was looking at from BitLord, right? Now, I don't have a problem with the guy. I'm sure he's just trying to make light of a situation. But, you got people that absolutely just hate, Justin Tron and hate this person and hate that person. And I have to ask, I'm like, dude, what did this person do to you? I mean, are you angry because they're successful and they've, reached their dreams, or they're, trying to do something better, or what? Like, why are you going to come out and how many people, how many followers does he have? He's got 102,000 followers. Okay. And by the, there's a, definition, by the definition that determines this, he is considered a celebrity. All right. So my question is, being that you have such influence, why would you perpetuate some BS when you could potentially harm other people's investment? You know that Tron is not a scam. Okay. He might be a hype machine, but Justin Sun is not a scammer. I mean, why throw that type of bullshit out there? That's what gets me. It's, you can think of many, if you have to be a fairly smart person, right? I'm sure you can come up with other ways to get attention. It doesn't have to be at the cost of someone possibly losing value in their investment. That's my that's my peeve right there. So it doesn't make sense. Yep, definitely haters, man. For sure, man. Foy, for sure. I wonder when CKJ's action will catch up with him. I still don't get how his followers still believe in him after all that drama that was unveiled. I guess villains have their own crowds too. Yeah, now again, I'm not gonna say anything about CKJ. I mean, anything I say is gonna be facts. I think what happened with him, I don't think that he did anything necessarily malicious as far as the whole charity thing. That's what I think. Where he got caught up was that he was talking trash about people behind their backs. And now he has a whole bunch of people that hate him. And now I know, what was it? Is it Kung Fu Nerd? I think it's Kung Fu Nerd that really hates him now, But when you do that, that right there can lose you confidence, lose or cause people to lose confidence in you just as easily as having some question about whether you were keeping donations for a charity, because who wants to hang out with somebody who is always talking about people behind their backs. That's I think CKJ he needs to. He may not be able to achieve what he or the level, get back to the level that he was, and I don't know if he's done this or not, but he definitely needs to come out with a heartfelt apology to everybody, and whether they forgive him or not, at least he's come out and said what he had to say, and from there, I think anybody can grow from the mistakes they make. We all make mistakes. We've all done some shady shit. And that's just the truth. So I'm talking like Mike Tyson. That's just the truth. But anyway, we can all grow from it, and we learn our lessons and move on. You just can't be the same piece of crap that you were before. You have to change. So anyway, yeah. Negative drama will always attract and overwhelm positive news. Yeah, it does, man. It does. Okay, so let's see. What was it? Tron stuff. Maybe the Tron stuff is about news we haven't heard yet. What do you mean, Rebels? Because I think, now, again, I'm always up for correction, man. All I know for now is that some people were involved in a Ponzi scheme. This group that created the Ponzi was using Tron and a derivative of the name Tron, something about waves or something like that, to defraud the people. So, and in the end of it all, they end up blaming Tron or Justin Sun when they, made their own mistakes, from what I understand. Now, if that is not correct, please correct me, because I want to make sure I'm putting out proper information. Let's see. Oh, we got Crypto V. What's up, Crypto V? Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining. All right. Let's see what else we got. Mike Tyson is the best. Yeah. Mike. You don't mess with him though, man. Mike is the type of, I've known guys like Mike Tyson, man, and best guys you want to be around, just like a good heart. But if he just misunderstands you, he can switch into a damn beast. Oh man, I've known some guys like that, and they'll look at you like, "What'd you say?" What'd you mean by that? They already want to get sideways with you. Like, no, man, look, didn't mean it like that, bro. Just chill. It's okay. Not trying to kill somebody tonight. There was a scam being run with TRX. Exactly. Yeah, Tron. Yep, Tron is. Well, Justin's son is Chinese, so Justin's son, you know, for what I know, started the project Tron. So, because every time Kung Fu Nerd goes live, CKJ would go live to try and steal his viewers. Yeah, yeah, that's some shady stuff, man. That's shady. I mean, but you know what? It caught up with him. It caught up with CKJ, and it, you know, he's paying for it now. So hopefully he learned his lesson. That's all I can say. More, but I learned that stuff. No one wants to hear. Rebel, you said there's a scam being run with more, but I learned that stuff. Okay. Are you saying other more coins? CKJ Cellman, pre-prison Tyson was the best. Yeah, he was. And you know what, man? I think that prison time it messed up Tyson, man. It made him very paranoid. I want to punch Tone Base. Damn, Brendan. He punches lights out, huh? Different. He's a great. All right. You laughing at me? What you think? I'm funny? What's so funny about me? I talk pretty good, fellas. Yep. We will just enjoy the tears from all those. Let's see. Exactly. Definitely. Yeah, man. I get so I get kind of tired of. You guys always have something. Somebody always has something interesting to contribute, and I love that. I gotta tell you, and I encourage it. Please put it out there. But I'm gonna have to. Okay, so let me go ahead and get there. I just really I kind of talked about what I wanted to. Well, you know what? Hold on. There was something else. I do believe. What is it? No, I think. No. Okay, I put that in the. I actually put it in the video I made earlier. Let's see. All right. So, let me. All right, let's look at the what type of foolishness is going on. Twitter wouldn't send a DM, but what's up with that stream? Oh, Bearable Bull, what's up? Hold on one second. Hold up. So, I thought I was following you, Bearable Bull. Hold up. Let me send you a. Okay. So let's check out the foolishness that's going on Twitter right now. See what we got here. Y'all looking for all right. Okay, so let's see what kind of foolishness is going on. All right. Right. Yeah, Crypto V. Appreciate that, man. Crypto V is the man. I tell you what, boy. I got to give it to you, man. All right. I had to print cover. Let's see. Who is this? CZ Bun. All right. Once I walked into a room full of regulators where everyone had to print out his cover in their hand. Okay. Moving on. No. that Q stuff actually. Anybody know what's up with the with Q? Yeah, for sure, Foy. He is. You know, and I'm gonna tell you, man, you guys, it just it really kind of blows my mind that you know, so many people like go out of their way to help out, man. And I you know, to be honest with you, at one point I had kind of thought that, you know, I would never see anything like that. You know, sometimes you kind of get a little down on or just, I don't know, lose confidence that there are people out there that just would do something just because, you know, they want to do it or just want to help out or whatever. But I tell you, since I've been doing these videos and having this channel, yeah, I've seen, you know, on both sides of the you know, of the spectrum. But what I really focus on are just the people that, you know, go out of their way and just help out, you know, without anything, without even asking for anything in return. And I really respect that. That is, you know, that's what really makes this, that's what makes the world go round. I mean, honestly, you know, because just like somebody running a Ripple node, you know, or rather an XRP node, you don't get paid from that. You don't make anything from it. You're just trying to help the ecosystem. And that's, I think that's awesome, you know, because you got to come out a lot of money to do something like that. All right. Electronium, you know what? I was involved in Electronium, Stephen B, myself some time ago. And I don't know, I just, you know, I got out of it, not for any reason, honestly, just because, like everything else, it wasn't moving, I guess. Well, actually, I came across XRP, and then I moved over into XRP. That's what it was. All right. So yeah, what am I missing about CKJ? I just Sean, man, we were talking bad about CKJ, man. No, I'm joking. Electronia. I foresee so many cryptos failing because of XRP. Tebow, you are probably right, man. You're probably right. But you know, at the same time, the question, I think one of the biggest questions is, will XRP be used as a method of payment? That's, I think, a huge question right there, because if it is, it's gonna slaughter a lot of coins. Now, if it's not, then that means it will be in the capacity, or rather, it won't be so much held by retail users. But you know, we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. I think that's, you know, one of the main questions that needs to be answered, and it will be once the utility starts to really kick in, and once these institutions really start to utilize XRP, we'll know fairly quickly the direction everything's going to go in. I personally don't think, you know, and this is my own opinion, I personally don't think XRP is going to be so much. I mean, maybe it'll in the beginning, yeah, but you know, I kind of feel like every time people sell XRP on an exchange, or you know, anything like that, I think it's just going to get snapped up. Those institutions are just going to grab it up. The exchanges are going to hold it, and then just not make it available to people. We just haven't reached that type of. We haven't seen anything like that yet. We haven't seen reaching the limit of the supply. We haven't gotten there yet. You know, the market cap is what? Let's see what the market cap is. All right, so the total market cap is 352 billion, and that's nothing at all. Nothing at all. All the, you know, Bitcoin, you know, is at 22, and so it's 225 billion. But this is the thing. Bitcoin being at 225 billion, having the what is it, dominant 64% of the money that's in the market belongs to Bitcoin. That being the case, it still hasn't reached its limit. So, you know, you just have to imagine how high does the market cap have to get before we start to see limitation, when we start hitting that limit of how many coins are actually available. I'm waiting for that day. Any institution in signs to Libra is going to fail once dollar collapses. Yeah. Bearable. How did your $10 XRP work out? Say you trying to. Well, you know what, Bearable Bull, check this out, man. So, what I want to do, because look, I'm still kind of new to this stuff, man. To be honest with you, I want to like test it and see what the best way is to do it. Because I really, I'm like I said, I'm still new to this. So I'd like to talk to you, and then, like I said, we can just do a test stream and just make sure everything works right. Does that sound good to you? Like, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. Does that sound good? All right. All right, Rebels, they may not, but when comparing... What is, hey, Stephen B., what is the value of Electronium right now? Let me see. I can look it up. I got it right here in front of me. Oh, okay. Electronium is at a good price. This is about where I initially got into XRP. And I tell you, every time I think about that, I just kick my own ass. Man. I bought, I think I spent 0.01 Bitcoin, and I got like 2,500 XRP. And yeah, that was, I could have put 5 Bitcoin in it. If I had known, I would have. If I had known better, I probably would have put about 5 Bitcoin in there. Didn't know. All right, so let's see. I hope XRP doesn't take as long as you do to say something. Are you talking to me? You trying to be Crypto Ed? You trying to be funny there, buddy? I think 88 would do well. Yeah, thank you, Foy. Yeah, if he says anything else, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I believe that any number of market cap, banks can lend 10 times what they really own. Yep. Fractional, was that fractional reserve lending or something to that effect? Crazy stuff. All right. So what else we got here? XRP news today. XRP has potential to become. This is, so I can always tell when no news has come out. Really, nothing really big. When people start to recycle old articles. All right, so where are we at? 10:22. Oh my God, man, this time goes by so quick. I believe. All right, so Rebel says I believe that any number of market cap fiat linked is going to be worthless when the crash comes. Yeah, current mini is nothing more than the printed paper by the ones who own the printer. Yeah, that's true, man. Banks can lend 10 times. Yeah, I imagine with everybody having ATM cell phone, it's not fair. Yeah, I actually have that mining thing. It worked pretty good until like I got an update once and it killed my my login information. I just never logged back in. But you know, it does fairly well, I guess. Run up real quick, take a little profit in that one. Pour money into some other coins like ETN. Stephen B, you know, that's the beauty of this market, to be honest with you. I like the fact that, you know, well, it would be nice if it did actually work like that, and having that ability to just jump in something else like ETN. It's already low. You get, you know, 5,000 ETN right now, or I'm sorry, I think it's $5,000 in ETN. Let's see. Let me see. It's at 0.006. 0.006. Yeah, so $5,000 in ETN would get you 833,000 coins. It wouldn't have to do much. If it just went to 10 cents, you got $83,000 back. That's not a bad payday. Yeah, patient. Let's see. Wish that were the case. That's not an investor's mindset. Let's see. Let's see. It's close to 13,000. Okay, it's almost 13. Bitcoin sitting at 12.7. You know, another thing, how can anybody, like with us, with XRP, the community, we know, I think better than Bitcoin really realizes. We know that if Bitcoin goes up, it's only going to help the whole market, because we know that means that people are entering into the market at the very least. I mean, maybe it could be whales now. Don't get me wrong. We had a lot of whales moving Bitcoin around today, so that could be playing a part in it. But all in all, seeing Bitcoin go up is definitely a positive sign. Let's see. Taxation no longer being a thing. Just see. Tebow said, getting to the point of 40% taxation no longer being a thing. Okay. So I have plenty of me. Let me see. Well, what else we got, guys? Anybody have anything they want to speak of, or any questions or anything that I might be able to answer for you? The whole market doesn't have to moon all together at the same time. Like last time, it could be each coin. Yeah, Stephen B. That is true. The whole market won't moon. Usually, it's going to be Bitcoin, then the alts follow. So XRP actually was the last one to do anything last time. Man, y'all having a good conversation there. All right, let's see here. Check something real quick. Okay, we all know. Improv. Skiffles. We about to get paid. Yeah. Has anybody heard? Has anybody heard anything about or any news on the banks going down for maintenance? I haven't heard anything new on that situation. All right. Okay, no bank news. All right, okay. Yeah, do you seldom call for a new gold standard that could be used in a cryptocurrency type of way? The process is taking place and not coming to fruition. You know, it would be, yeah, man. It's there's so many. They've put so many damn avenues out there, like gold. You know, XRP being tied to gold. You know, some type of new fiat being tied to gold or gold back fiat. You know, it's really. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here in the next little while. All right. Well, guys, let's see. Yeah, yeah. The Variable Bull DM closed. So, guys, I think that is all I have for you. I mean, nothing, not too many shenanigans going on with or within Twitter. Could HSBB? This is old news. Yeah, nothing new. I think what is maybe tomorrow. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I bet you we'll wake up to something crazy in the morning. Something good crazy. Back to terrific people. Uh-oh. CKJ put something out. Yeah, that's right. Not much. As you can see, did I cover Epstein? I did. I talked about it a little bit. That kind of stuff, man. To be honest with you, when situations where people are taking advantage of kids, you know, sexually abusing kids and things like that, man, that's something right there. I'm not good with it all. I can't. I don't handle that well, you know. So I typically I kind of stay away from it till when the bank under maintenance 9th, right? Yeah. That's right. I think it was till the 9th, something like that. As always, thanks. Sean Thompson, hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for joining. Need some ginkgo biloba. I haven't practiced your Oh man, you should be castrated in that. Yeah, dude. Yep. But you know, like I saw a video that was done by the Irritated Genie. Yeah, I think it's Irritated Genie. You ever heard of him? Let's see. Is it the Irritated Genie? Hold up. So one last thing here. Let's see. Um, all right, yeah. So yeah. Has anybody ever, uh, James Dodge? Hey, I appreciate it, man, for sure. Appreciate you coming. Has anybody heard of the irritated genie? And there's a reason I'm asking for that. I'm asking you. So okay, I just all right. Hold on, guys. Hold on one second. Just wanna anyway. All right. Tebow is saying get on the Bitcoin boat, huh? Yeah, you know, and as I always say, guys, if you know, just be careful with your investments, whatever you do. But what's never good is to obsess about one thing. Never good. I'm just tired of people thinking they know what the market is gonna do. It's not. All right, I'm gonna ask one more time. So, all right. So, anybody ever seen this guy right here? Yeah, I keep asking this. The irritated genie. So the reason why I'm asking about the irritated genie is because he did a documentary, and I can't remember the name of it right now. I had it. I think I might have it available. But he did a documentary that was speaking about pizza, the whole Pizzagate thing. Anybody know about that? You guys going off the hook right now. All right. Well, I think y'all are. Uh, yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and end the stream here. Yeah. Sean. Yeah. Pizzagate. Yep. Yeah. Well. Okay. The man who diversified is the man who diversified. Yes, I know about Pizzagate. Okay. Okay. All right, Tebow. So, okay. Well, he and I'm gonna try to find the video. I don't know if, I don't know if I'll be able to share it out or whatever. But either way, the video that he did is it really threw me for a loop. So, Hillary Clinton. The guy who was her aide, what was his name? I forgot his name. Like all these Democrats, like were I'm gonna try to find a video. If I find the video, I'll try to figure out a way, like maybe show some parts of it. I won't do it on YouTube. But either way, man. So, and I said this last night, I think it was, but Hillary Clinton actually, from what I've just seen on several different, sites and other people's comments and whatnot. Now I don't know this for sure myself, but they say she has kuru, because she does the spirit cooking, and she ingests this stuff. So, again. it's it's pretty crazy. It's crazy. In that video, man, he was showing where there's cannibalism all over the place. People actually, there are girls and people going missing, especially in like on the islands, Jamaica and all these different places. This one girl they found, and all of her organs were gone. Even they had cut her from here, like that. They took her eyes. I mean, all types of stuff, man. It's just so crazy, so freaking crazy. And then oh man, okay, I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna go into it. It's crazy, it's crazy. Stop talking about that stuff. Yeah, man, I know. I need to DM you anyway. Some other stuff anyway. You have an email. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Sean, if you have Twitter, hit me up on Twitter. And just DM me or let's see. Yeah, hit me up on Twitter, man, and I'll send you. What I'll do, I'll send you a little bit more secure information or email or something. My good buddy Rebels helped me out with. Hell, I don't even have it set up all the way actually. XRP USD volume up by 10 million. We're about to see some start. Oh yeah? Rabbit hole goes deep. Yeah, it does, man. Clintons are evil. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. Before I get into anything too deep and crazy, we might as well go ahead and move on along here. I don't want to take it too deep. Not tonight. We'll do. What I want to do is on Patreon. I want all the really deep, crazy stuff. Well, what I'm calling crazy, but the deeper stuff that's not necessarily related to crypto. I want to do that on Patreon. So if you guys are interested in that, we can go ahead and do it that way. At least that way, it won't be something YouTube can control. So, all right, guys. Definitely appreciate it. If you have anything, always hit me up on Twitter if you anything else you want to know or you have any questions or anything. But other than that, thank you guys for joining. Have a great night and God bless.